In a world where supply chain challenges are ever present, innovation isn't just a choice. Unlocking potential in every link of the supply chain is essential for growth, innovation, and success. We are the Pertos team, and we will briefly present the challenges that Scott are faced and how to address them using the 3S strategy, enhancing turnover through optimized supply chain strategies. Scott Poultry is one of the top 10 poultry companies worldwide, operating across 11 states in India and providing fully integrated poultry solution with strong vertical integration. The integration covers all processes in the core poultry business activities, including broiler and layer farming, feed mills, hatchery operation, meat processing, vaccine production, and contract farming. Scott Poultry Farm Ltd has a mission to increase turnover, recognizing that the broiler market keeps growing over the next 3 years. This opportunity must be seized. Now, Scott Poultry Farm focus on increasing turnover by expanding innovation in supply chain integration or diversification. From this, we can conclude that the objective or key question is, what innovative strategies in integration or diversification can Scott Poultry Farm implement to increase turnover? The primary activity of Scott Poultry Farm involves raising and caring for chickens from the grandparent stage for the broiler farm. Feed sources from the feed mill unit and health medication come from healthcare suppliers. Currently, feed account for up to 70% of the total company cost. After production, Scott will collect the chickens and decide whether to sell them or transfer them to the broiler farm. Chickens are sold directly to customers, such as external traders or the outside market, resulting in a currently limited market. The company also has a side product, which is meat. However, the market prefers live chicken, leading to a low sales value for the product diversification at Scott Poultry Farms. Scott also provides support services in the form of capital support system, equipment, and veterinary care for farmers. The company's supporting activities include the purchase of grain parent through import and providing capacity for the company's production. The company also works with contract farmers who are paid based on their performance in raising chickens.
The next is the simple flow processor of the broiler process, outline the complete broiler process. Starting with the grandparent of the GP life cycle, GP chicks are supplied and raised through the stages of breeding, growing, and laying, followed by segregation and hatching. After that, the grandparent will separate into desired and the undesired line. The desired line is called the parent stock, which follows a similar life cycle until it lays eggs for broiler day-old chicks. These chicks will go through brooding and growing until they are last checked against the standard. The broilers that meet the standard are grown and ultimately sold to the outside traders. Those that do not meet the standard are processed in a meat plant. And lastly, every chicken bred after week 68 will be cooked for outside traders. And we have created a time frame represented by a Gantt chart of the broiler life cycle for one GP at Scott Poultry Company. The project starts with the assumption that it begins 45 days after sending the first GP batch. The process will take approximately 2.5 years. Starting in year 1, that represents the activities will focus on managing the GP and producing PS. In the second year, focus shifts to the PS that process with the life cycle the same as GP. The second year also focuses in the production of broiler chicks. Scott Poultry projected to achieve its first broiler by week 58, beginning the cooling process during this period. By the middle of the third year, will fully concentrate on the broiler chicks, overseeing their development from egg to final product. Scott Poultry projected to achieve its last broiler by week 139. Based on the time frame, we can achieve a total chick production over time for one batch of grandparents. For the GP, since only one batch is supplied, the number remains constant at 1 from week 0 to week 64. The parent stock, on the other hand, grows over time but eventually declines and is surpassed its productive lifespan, resulting in a maximum total of 66 PS chicks. Broiler chicks experience an increase followed by a decrease in number due to sales, with a peak total on the farm reaching on the 1,308 and a cumulative total of 10,086 broiler chicks achieved. Given the potential of such a large number of chicks, every part of the chicken must be utilized effectively. The feathers from chicken can be seen as a valuable resource.
After determining the time frame and number of chickens, we conduct assessment for the next 3 years to analyze demand patterns. The broiler bird history data from 2020 to 2021 was reviewed. Using the auto-correlation function and Excel solver, we concluded that the historical data shows a clear trend without seasonality. The forecast strategy will be using reconciliation strategy between the top or aggregate level and bottom level. The next step was to develop the forecasting approach. First, we calculated the aggregate level forecast, reflecting growth rates of 10%, 15%, and 20% for the next 3 years, as illustrated in the graph. Afterward, we move on to the lower level forecast, using methods suited to trend data, moving average, single exponential smoothing, and double exponential smoothing. To determine the most accurate method, we applied accuracy measures such as mean absolute percentage error, mean absolute deviation, and mean square deviation. Our analysis showed that double exponential smoothing had least error, as shown in the table and the graph. Next, we determined the monthly proportion for the bottom level forecast based on the trends found in the second step. The percentage results for each year were calculated, providing the foundation for the final step. The final step was to combine the aggregate and lower level forecast using the formula shown. The results displayed in the table and the graph show the historical data on the left and the final forecast on the right. It is evident that there is a consistent trend each year. Demand tends to peak in the first quarter before decreasing, but the overall trend continues to rise annually, signaling a strong opportunity for market expansion in the coming years. The current state of Scott Poultry Farms has several opportunities to improve towards more effective and efficient operations. The identified issues are the high feed costs, which account for 70% of total cost, the limited existing market, and the low sales from side products. Therefore, Scott Poultry Farms can leverage development of opportunities by focusing on cost streamlining, market expansion, and revenue growth. To address the challenges at hand, we propose the 3S strategy, a holistic approach consisting of 3 sub-solutions: Scott Scouting, Scott Biz Expansion, and Scott Featherling. Scott Scouting focuses on outsourcing high-cost production items, Scott Biz Expansion aims to grow the company's existing business model, and Scott Featherling is designed to repurpose waste from non-productive chickens. By implementing these 3 strategies, the company can reduce costs and increase revenue.
Let's take a closer look at our first solution, outsourcing feed to streamline costs with Scott Scouting. Scott Scouting is a process to streamline the value chain, specifically by outsourcing feed, which accounts for 70% of the cost. By outsourcing feed production, companies can achieve 3 critical benefits. The first one is efficiency and focus. Managing feed production internally can be time-consuming and resource-intensive. By outsourcing feed production, companies can concentrate on core activities. Second, improve product quality. Professional feed providers tend to maintain higher quality standards, positively impacting livestock health and performance. And the third one is flexibility and scalability. Outsourcing allows for flexible procurement strategies, making it easier to scale operations without the burden of fixed costs. The solution begins with researching potential collaborators who can provide high-quality feed solutions. Companies such as Goodrich Agrovet and Avanti Fish Limited are strong candidates in India. After identifying the right partner, the next step involves contracting, replanning production, and finally implementation. Ultimately, the impact is significant. Studies show 15 until 30% average cost savings are reported by companies through outsourcing as opportunity to implement this solution. To expand the market reach of Scott Poultry Farms, we propose the Scott Biz Expansion strategy, which involves the strategic growth of the company's business model by incorporating business-to-business service in addition to its existing business-to-customer operations. The strategy involves several key stages: prospecting and qualifying, connecting, quoting, dealing, and tracking. The products offered in this B2B business model include live chickens and processed chicken meat, with the target market being business and institutions. The business target are those that require large-scale supplies of fresh or processed chicken, like traditional market, retail grocery chain, and restaurant, while the institution include hospital and military organizations that need consistent bulk supplies of poultry. The success of similar companies in developing this business model is an evidence to the potential success of this strategy. For instance, Suguda Foods, a leading poultry company in India, generates 80% of its revenue from its B2B business, specifically through farm operations. The impact of the strategy includes reaching a broader market, diversifying risks by reducing reliance on direct customer sales, fostering strategic partnership, enhancing brand image, and creating additional revenue streams. The last strategy, Scout Fair Links, aims to generate new revenue streams by selling waste products. Scout poultry farms will collect feathers from chicken that are no longer in the laying phase and supply them to companies that use chicken feathers as raw material for their products. Several stages are required to implement this strategy, including identifying collaborators, investing in sterilization and processing, establishing collaboration agreements, and monitoring and maintaining relationships. There are potential collaborators for this strategy, such as Mudita and Rhodes and Golden Feathers, two companies that use chicken feathers as their raw materials. The impact of this strategy includes reducing waste and enhancing sustainability, supporting innovation in chicken feather-based products, increasing farmers' income, and positioning the company as a market differentiator. A timeline is needed to successfully implement the strategy. This is the timeline that spans for the next 5 years, with 2025 assumed as the starting point for the plan for each of the solutions from its research, implementation, until evaluation. We develop financial projection by analyzing the project revenue and costs associated with implementing the solution over the next 5 years. The assumption needed for the financial feasibility analysis can be seen in the table on the right. The economic calculation is only based on the cost and revenue that will arise if the solution is implemented. Based on the calculation, the revenue will increase steadily each year with a maximum revenue of 88.34 million rupee in year 5. The cash flow in year 0 is still negative due to the investment cost, but it will turn positive in the first year and continue to grow until the 5th year. The cash flow analysis results in a net present value of 9 million rupee, an internal rate of return of 28%, and a payback period of 2.87 years. The conclusion is that the 3S strategy is financially feasible. To maximize the implementation of the solution, there are several risks to address in order to move them below the critical line. The Scout scoring solutions needs to establish clear quality standard. For Scout-based expansion, the solution must focus on developing effective marketing strategies. Lastly, for Scout Feather Link needs to implement multiple quality inspection of chicken feathers. A strong supply chain connects not just products but people, markets, and innovation. We are Paretos team. Thank you.